Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, back with some Grand Arena Championships. We're in 3v3, Season 13, and this is round 1. My opponent's already gone, cleared off my bottom front. He's gone a little bit, and then he got stuck up top, so I don't think he's going to punch through there, but he hasn't gone anymore. I think he's waiting to see what I do, so we're going to go ahead and go at this point and just do all my battles because I'm pretty sure I have an answer for everything. Take a look at the board here. You can see what he's got up top. He's got his Galactic Legend Ray with Holdo and C3PO, a couple other squads up there, but no other Galactic Legends showing. Down south, he has a Dooku team, a Grievous team, and then a Poggle Separatist team. So that's the easier path. We're going to go ahead and clear that out and try to one-shot everything, and that way we can get ahead score-wise and just do what we can in case the Ray counter fails. But I did save some of my own Galactic Legends for offense this time, because I wanted to try and make sure I get a full clear. You know, wins are nice, but if you're not full clearing, it's going to come back to bite you in, week 4 when you're trying to squeeze out enough banners to get to Kyber. So I don't know if that'll be a goal to hit this season or not. Only time's going to tell. But for right now, let's focus on what we got in front of us, which right now is his Grievous team. Going after that with Rex clones. I usually pick Rex, 5s, and then Arc. That way, Arc will be able to put the turret on another clone, so you at least have that working for you. Doesn't do good to save Arc to go with Gas, because then you only have Ahsoka, and he kind of wastes that command buff, and doesn't get the extra assist with the turret. So, there's that. Got Rex's big hit up, so we'll take out Grievous right there. And that's how these work. You just got to kind of spread the damage around, not really do a whole lot, and then once you end up triggering Sacrifice, then you can wait for Rex's big hit to come around and take out Grievous. So not great banners, only 48 there. Now we'll go ahead and take out his Separatist team. Is Dooku lead? I'm not sure if that's the way to go versus, Newt lead. Newt is really good in 3v3 because he goes so often, just letting loose with that extortion and taking your health down. I mean, he can really do a number on you, so you got to watch out for that. But over here he chose Dooku lead. I don't really think it makes that much big a difference in terms of trying to take it out with Geos. You use Geos against Newt, that way if they get extorted, you can still get kind of a free attack once you cleanse off the extortion. Well, it works the same way, except you're getting a lot less extortion because Newt isn't in the leader spot anyway. So, I don't know. Nothing too fancy with this. I know we're all trying to make combos out of our Separatist teams and try to throw something tricky together. But even having Magna in there as a taunting tank didn't really help slow the Geos down. I mean, they still get their job done. I guess I did end up killing Newt a little fast, so I wasn't able to cycle back around to Alpha and do his healing ability. So only 51 banners there. So it did take a couple banners off the board. Now we're going to go ahead and use Crew First Order against this Poggle Separatist team. Really, the only one to worry about is Droideka getting a big hit in and killing somebody in one shot. So we got to watch out for that. So what I want to try and do is use stuns to control Droideka and use Executioner's big hit to get rid of buffs and also push back turn meter. I've got OG Kylo, he's got that stun move that he does. So that comes in handy if they're not modded for high tenacity. You'll be able to stun Droideka and keep him from getting that damage immunity. And right there he did get it, but I saved Crew's 2-turn irresistible stun to be able to take it away and get him stunned. So now that that's done, I can just take him out. Now it's just these two Geos, and they're not a real threat. It's just going to be an easy cleanup. I want to make sure I can try and heal up as much as possible, get some status effects so I can top off my protection. I'm going after Poggle just because he can end up cleansing debuffs and such. I don't want to have that. Sunfac is just a tank. He's there to take punches, be a big punching bag, but he's not really going to do a whole lot against this first order trio here. So keep him at bay. Everybody seems to be relatively healed up. I got 52 banners off that, missed a little bit of protection, and we're through to the back without burning anything too major. Didn't know if he's going to hide Galactic Legends back there or not. He does have a Darth Revan. Look at that, Darth Revan, Malik, and Watt. He's got an EP team under that with Darkside Bastila. He's got some Night Sister teams down there. So he's got Nest on the team with Asajj. But I think I got an answer for all those. So we'll go ahead and take my own Darth Revan team in against his Darth Revan. He doesn't have Bastila on there, so I think I'll be okay. I know Watt is on there to put the tech on Malik, but since Malik doesn't have protection, I really don't think it does a whole lot. Because, I mean, it doesn't make him taunt, and I don't even know if he gains any protection back since he doesn't have a protection bar. You know, I'm not sure if he gains health back through the tech, but they also lose the Sith Empire bonus when you throw Watt on there since he's not Sith Empire. So now it's just my 3 to his Malik. Even though he's got the tech on there, I'm still able to take him out for not too bad of banners, 52 banners. Happy with that. This team, I like this team. I actually copied this off a vid from Dylar. I saw him do it when he used CLS elsewhere, and a lot of us go against these Finn with the bros or JTR with the bros. And so Lando Elite saves your CLS to be able to be used elsewhere, and that's all you need, some kind of scoundrel synergy with your Han and Chewie, and you can take these guys out. So you don't need to necessarily burn CLS. You could throw CLS with R2 and 3POC or somebody and make another pretty decent team just by using your Lando lead here. And we all have them relicked up anyway because going after a Jedi Knight Luke, so might as well go ahead and use them. So speaking of your CLS leftovers, this is what I did. I went after his JTR team with my CLS, my R2, and my 3POC. I figured maybe they'll be strong enough to get the job done against that JTR. I know she can be kind of deadly because her lead with the exposes and generating turn meter, and you've got R2 in there along with BB-8. I think there's a lot of good synergies, so you can see that I'm a little bit in trouble. I did want to bring 3POC in just because of the heavy damage and the blind, and so I'm waiting to be able to utilize that. I've got his AoE available. Go ahead and throw that down, and look at that. Took out BB-8. Now we're doing good. Just got JTR left. I don't want my characters to die. I want to get more banners, so I'm trying to take her out without losing R2 over there. Thankfully, I was able to land a stun, and there we go. Just finish her off. 51 banners, and made use of my CLS. Now I'm going to take out his Geos. He's got, it doesn't matter. They're Relic 7, which, is good. You should have some good Geos by now. But against Traya, if your opponent has Traya, and I was trying to see about saving my Darth Nihilus, but I didn't have any other good Sith to throw, and I didn't want a chance doing the duo with just Traya and Scion. Not as tanky as they used to be, even though they're both R7, and I didn't want to chance it against his R7s. So I went ahead and threw Nihilus in there just for grins and make sure that the job's going to get done. Because if I fail this, that's the thing. If you fail it, then your backup cleanup team isn't going to be as good, and you might get yourself stuck. And that's the last thing you want to do. Because anyone that's ever tried to counter like GLs is going to know once your primary team fails, everything else just doesn't cut it. If you do manage to get through, that's going to screw you on the rest of your fights. Anytime things don't go according to plan and you got to go with plan B or C or D, it hurts your other battles down the line. And that's what I don't want. So here's his Rey. This was my plan for his Rey, is to go with my Supreme Leader Kylo. And then everybody's been talking about this Mon Mothma and Hermit Yoda as the two side characters, because Yoda will be in stealth and Mon Mothma can't be targeted. So if she does have to whirlwind, she's going to whirlwind Kylo. I mean, okay, that's good. I don't even know what she does. This is me reading her abilities to see if anything she does is worthwhile, but she can't really do anything. She can't even summon that other, summoned character that she has, that trooper. I thought that would be cool if she could do that, but I guess she can't unless she's leader on a rebel team or something. So that doesn't work here. I thought it would be an extra person to help tank out the ultimate, but it didn't work like that. I don't really use her for much of anything. You can see I did tank out Rey's ultimate, so I mean that's fine. She apparently gives back a little bit of protection there, so that's nice. Once I've got Master's Training, I'm throwing that on her, trying to get every little bit I can of health and protection just so these guys can survive. I'm not sure the correct way to play this team. This is my first time ever using it. I know you're supposed to be able to get like 50-some banners instead of ending with 46 or 47, which is what you typically end up with in a SLKR versus Rey. You know, it gets down 1v1, and you try to avoid that. I do have everybody alive. I get Yoda's big heal there, so I use that up. Now Rey's in her ultimate, and I'm just trying to build up charge with Kylo so that I can get a full 100%. But here, I thought about trying to use it, but I think with the other two alive, I can tank the ultimate, and I do. And now I can use it so I don't waste that big hit that he gives when he goes into ultimate. She goes after me, and there's nothing she could do. So I always like to make sure that I'm going to live, even if the others die. I still ended with 47 banners, so I don't know if that team is any greater. I mean, it did let me save, Hux and Thrawn, so maybe those can come into play elsewhere. That unlocks his ships, and you can see that he's got Malevolence back there, so that'll be something fun, I guess. We'll deal with that. Let's go ahead and go after these other ground squads first. I like to do ships last because I don't like ships at all. And we'll go ahead and take out these last 3 ground squads and then worry about the fleet. For his Night Sister team with Nest, since there's no zombie in there, I don't have to worry about being stuck behind a taunt. I just have to worry about getting them out once each. There's no revive mechanics. And then Nest is there because, you might get stuck on Nest. Well, I'm not going to get stuck on Nest if I've got a Disintegrate available. I figure I'd be able to take out Nest eventually, regardless of if she has a bunch of protection or not. So I just got to get rid of these Night Sisters and then clean up Nest. So that's what I'm trying to do. I got the big rocket. I didn't know if that could be evaded or not. It can be, so you don't want to hit Spirit with the Foresight. I'll go ahead and use the rocket on Nest, get her down into the yellow. She's got healing immunity, so she wasn't able to heal back up, which is good for me. And then I'm also trying to get the contract off if I can, make progress on that, because that would be nice. I was able to get Spirit out there, do another hit on Nest, and now it's back on Asajj. So we'll go ahead and do that. And look at that, took her out and got the contract off. So now I got Nest down in the yellow. Didn't even need Disintegrate. Was able to take her out with Jango for 52 banners. And for his other Night Sister team, this one's easy. I've still got Gas left over. So we'll throw Gas with Echo and Ahsoka. And it doesn't matter that they're zombie. I'm not worried about getting stuck behind a taunt. Once Gas kills them, they stay dead. So I just got to kill everybody once. Go after Daka. Don't have to worry about heals. And Mother Talzin's pretty squishy. She died to some counterattacks. And that's it. Went pretty quick. Got 52 banners for that. And then we just have to take out this EP team. And you don't see it too much, but Royal Guard is there. That's kind of a neat tank I've always wanted. And we had to relic him up for Sith Eternal Emperor. So now people are going to start trying to make use of him. So I always like to see where he can be used, because I thought that was a neat tank that will take over, like how Zalbar does. Once you're in the middle of focusing on somebody, then he steals the focus away by taunting at an inopportune time. So you got to deal with that. Well, that won't matter for this match because I have my Ray left. I saved Ray. I didn't know how many GLs he was going to put on defense, so I wanted Ray to be able to take care of anything, and that's what I used there. It wasn't a big deal to have her take him out. Now I just got Malevolence and Radis left to take care of. So the first fight went pretty well. Obviously, I do it in arena a lot. My Negotiator against his Malevolence. Pretty standard. If you want to see how that fight goes, just climb in the arena, because it's the same as every other day. The next one was my Malevolence against his Radis. And I don't know anything of what I'm doing except Hulk smash. Just press buttons and kill the ships as you can. And so that's what I did. He was able to, get out a couple reinforcements. It ended up not making a difference because, as I predicted, he was stuck up top. He was able to clear the bottom, but that's how we leave things. I got 2640 to his 1997, and that's how we head into round 2. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.